Rowan Atkinson is the undisputed master of totally wrecking talk shows and leaving Hollywood stars completely shattered. So here are his finest moments.
Yeah, but what's your name? Tell us your name.
Oh, Bean.
And your first name?
Mr.
And what do you do for a living?
Well, I don't go around asking people personal questions.
Bank tellers. Last year I went into a bank to cash a check and I handed over the check and she said thank you and she said, "Oh, Mr. Atkinson, I'm such an admirer of your work. Could you sign this piece of paper for my daughter?" So I signed the piece of paper and I handed it back and she took it back, she put it on one side and she looked at my check and she said, "Now, do you have any means of identification?" And you think, well...
See your face as your greatest asset, your facial dexterity.
You know, one doesn't like to be labelled a face puller because you feel as though if you have got a face that, you know, that's malleable and one can go like that, you can twist around, that you feel that people are going to assume that you're just, you know, that's all you can do, and if in doubt, go, you know, and someone will laugh. Yeah.
This interview rapidly goes off the rails after Rowan simply asks the host if he also gets paid just for asking questions.
I'm going to ask you 5 quick ones.
Oh, comes to me.
The nasty part, yes.
Do I win any money if I get them all?
No, you still owe me £5.
Oh, yeah.
I know that you hate...
You know I hate...
What was that?
Being asked 5 questions. That was just a face.
You have a lot of faces.
Nothing exciting.
Okay.
Maybe quite a while ago called Mr. Bean's Holiday.
Oh, yes.
In which Mr. Bean...
You're so casual about that. I did a film called Mr. Bean.
Wow.
Well, does he look like an even bigger knob if he said, "Oh, well, of course you all know Mr. Bean's Holiday"? You know,
exactly.
so
I'm trying to reduce my knob quotient.
Obviously, taking out a girl for the first time is a very complex issue. The first crucial step is having arranged to pick up your date and not to look like a complete idiot when she opens the door.
In his first year at university, he was invited to perform a sketch during a one-night show at the Oxford Theatre. It was while he studied at Oxford that he began creating the character which later turned into Mr. Bean.
I'd never written anything. I just had to invent a sort of, 5 minutes of something at 48 hours' notice. I just stood in front of the mirror and started to mess about with my face, basically. And this strange, surreal, non-speaking character evolved. It's that strange thing where they go... And of course that means they stare. They stare a lot. And they just look.
His trademark dry humor is fully on show when asked what one of his famous characters is doing now, and the sarcastic reply leaves everyone in hysterics.
7 years since the first one. What has Johnny English been up to in that time?
I don't know. He's a fictional character, so I can't...
In this fictional world, Rowan, what has he been up to?
Completely, but where we pick him up, where we pick him up is as a geography teacher in a school in Lincolnshire.
Okay. Delivering a brilliantly dark monologue that has the audience in stitches.
Now, as the more perceptive of you have probably realized by now, this is hell. And I am the devil. Good evening. But now, murderers, thieves, if you could join us, and lawyers, you're in. And the Americans. Yes, a bit of mind if you'd just like to come down here. Yes, if you'd just like to keep clear of that big space there, we're reserving for a Mr. Trump.
Rowan Atkinson is filmed at the F1 Grand Prix. And when Lewis Hamilton crashes into Felipe Massa, his hilarious Mr. Bean facial expressions say it all.
He nearly said a bad word, didn't he? Watch.
Very nearly.
You here? Mr. Bean, welcome to the show. Very good to have you here.
I'll be with you in a minute.
Mr. Bean.
What do you want?
Mr. Bean, we invited you on the show. We paid for 6 limousines. I thought we might have a chat. It's a talk show. I thought we might chat about stuff.
All right.
Rowan meets the late Princess Diana, and together they recreate a famous Mr. Bean moment. Other comedians need elaborate setups, but Rowan Atkinson can take the simplest everyday words and turn them into pure comedy genius.
Anybody else would read it and go, they're called Bob. You decided that Bob could be a funny word.
Right.
Bob. You could just by saying them, make them funny. Just say the word.
Airbag. Petrol pump. De Dion Bouton.
Just do it with an expression. So, for example, if you were presented with McLaren F1, think of another one. The imperiousness one gets from a Range Rover.
Ah, right, okay. Bah, 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 bah.
Filling a small glass of water.
He is so deadly with physical comedy that he can freeze an entire sofa of stars without speaking a single word.
I just started pulling faces, I mean, for want of a better term. And I just sort of, was doing this... And then there was this idea of having a card. Have you got anything that I could...
Hey, man, I'm just going to...
He's a genius, huh?
That's what they tell me.
Well, it looks like a fruitcake to me.
While portraying an outrageously exaggerated Scotsman, Rowan keeps causing his co-star to lose character and explode with laughter.
I promised Mr. McNulty I'd shift a particularly difficult bloater for him. Forget the whole thing. I'm going back home with Migsy.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, show me the glen where the kipper roams free and together... Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, I'm not interested. I'd rather go to bed with the Loch Lomond monster. And besides, I have to be back in the office on Friday. I promised. Mr. Will you stop laughing, please? I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. There's this beautiful woman gets out of a limo in the middle of New York and he sees her. And this scene was when I had to look at her as if I'd just fallen in love with her.
Right.
And the director said, just imagine that you've just seen your wife for the first time. And my wife happened to be on set at the time. And she said, no, that won't work. Tell him to look at her as if she's his new Aston Martin.
Oh, well,
and then it'll work.
Oh, that'll work.
And she was right. It inspired me no end. I looked at her like no woman has ever been looked at.
Really? Can you give us that look? I'm curious.
Yeah. That's it.
For Rowan, the jokes are just the start, because in the end he goes all in on the complete impression, and he gets it perfect every single time.
What would Mr. Bean reckon to all of this Formula One malarkey?
Yeah. Well, he would enjoy it very much because he's a car enthusiast, as you know.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he had some magnificent cars, didn't he?
Cars, then he'd enjoy it. But anyway, it's fantastic to be here. I'm a guest of George Russell, which is, it wasn't planned for me to be here on a weekend, when he got pole, but here we are.
Rowan Atkinson name dropping. Whatever next?
I know. I'm here as a matter of fact, as a guest of George Russell. So.
Oh, fantastic.
So that's how privileged I am.
I was based actually on a holiday in Venice that I had in 1985, quite a long time ago. Wouldn't it be fun, because I had already started exploring just doing purely visual comedy. I'd explored it on stage, and I was interested in trying to put visual comedy through the character of Mr. Bean on TV. So that's where it started. Well, the first ones we did were in 1988, 89, and then it sort of grew from there, and now we've got this...
Weird, it's like it's got its own life.